My name is Chris Carroll. I'm co-founder with Healthcare Margin Specialists, and I'm here today with Thom Hosinski of EHM Senior Solutions in Saline, Michigan. How are you doing today, Tom?
I'm doing great. How are you, Chris?
I'm doing wonderful. Spring's here, weather's looking good, so things are good. So anyway, I appreciate you being here, and let's just go ahead and jump right in. So first of all,
Sure.
tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been at EHM Senior Solutions? What is your job there? And what do you love most about EHM Senior Solutions?
Sure. I've been with Evangelical Homes of Michigan since 1996. We changed our name to EHM Senior Solutions along the way. And my role currently is the president and CEO. And prior to that, I was the chief operating officer and various other roles as administrator at different locations. And my favorite thing about working for EHM Senior Solutions is our full continuum of care. If a senior needs it, whatever their need is in healthcare or some sort of support, we offer that service. And that makes us very unique and probably our proudest and most enjoyable thing.
I know we've been working in the state of Michigan for a long time, and I know EHM Senior Solutions has a great reputation in the state of Michigan, so good job on that.
Thank you for that. We just reached a 5 out of 5 quality star rating for our nursing facility, and we're very excited about that.
Okay, that's good. Good job. Very good job. Okay, so when did you first hear about healthcare margin specialists?
During my tenure here at EHM, I left for 5 years and worked for Presbyterian Villages of Michigan, another great organization, and they were using your services.
Okay. So what problems were you trying to solve with our service when you decided to reach out to us?
When I became the CEO at EHM, we had a pretty narrow bandwidth for tackling contracts and RFPs, lean enough that it was preventing us from going through that due diligence. And, I remembered my time at PVM and reached out to you, and that's when we started that journey.
Okay, so there must have been maybe an obstacle that's prevented you from engaging with us, maybe that made you kind of question whether you should. What was that, and what maybe helped you overcome that obstacle?
Well, my team went through the same obstacle I had at PVM, which was understanding what is the service and how does it work, and just a lot of questions of what does it mean for us. Working through those questions, having you meet the larger team and explain things alongside me, really went a long way for everybody to understand that this is a partnership to help us tackle these RFPs and contracts and get more favorable rates and to reduce expenses on a pretty significant scale.
Okay, so speaking of the results, what results have you experienced since you started working with us?
Definitely some cost savings across the board. We've had assistance with pharmacy and therapy and dietary, utilities, several other things I'm blanking on right now, but across the board we kind of went through and really just turned everything over, and it's been very successful.
So is there anything that particularly impressed you about our work together?
I would say the personal touch from you. You hear all the time in our line of work and service that we provide that we're going to be your partner. We've got your back. We're right next to you. A lot of times those are talking points, and time after time, whether negotiations got tough or we just needed to talk through things, you were always available, always on our team, it felt like. And that's why we kept going with you and adding on other projects.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. Is there anything that particularly surprised you maybe about working with us?
I don't think surprise would be a word. Pleased. We weren't quite sure how much we could squeeze out of all these lemons, and that was a great journey to go through. And start with the questioning of things and then tackling things and then seeing the outcomes be favorable.
Okay. Well, as you know, there's not many people like us out there, and so I'm always interested in this question. How would you describe our service to other people? I'd like to hear how you view our service to other people.
I have always described HMS as an extension of our corporate office, giving us that bandwidth to tackle these projects we normally couldn't do, or they'd be sitting in a parking lot. So it's this partner that we can bring to the table as needed, run with us, and then, once the project's done, we go back to our normal team.
Okay. So what if someone were to say to you, we have a GPO, so we're doing fine. We really don't need HMS's service. What would you say to them?
We don't use a GPO, so I don't have a direct comment about that, other than I think it's the proper steps and due diligence is to look at every option available. And, I would say before saying no or, dismissing that we have a GPO, I would still have that conversation and see how this fits into the toolkit and figure out how you could use the service.
Okay. Was there anything we could have done differently?
I don't think so, Chris. I think, obviously you're a great guy. HMS was a great experience at my former place of employment and current. And I would recommend this to anybody that's looking for, contract negotiation, RFP opportunities, and any sort of expense control. Okay,
so I think you kind of answered my next question, which is going to be, what would you tell someone who's considering partnering with us? Is there anything else? You made a pretty good list. Is there anything else you can think of?
No, I think I would just be repeating myself. It's been a great experience. It's definitely had large dollar amount outcomes, and I would be available for any reference if anybody was looking at your services.
Well, I really appreciate that, Thom. That's very, very much appreciated. And once again, thank you for spending time with me today and talking to me. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Okay, you too.
Okay. Thank you, Thom. Bye-bye.
Thank you.